everyone. This is Kosugi. Before I do Q&A, I'd like to give you my general opinion about Revenge of Ninja. Well, this was my first movie as a hero, as a main star. And when I was talking to Mr. Monaham Goran, CEO of Canon Film, as soon as I come back from Philippines, Mr. Goran called me and he would like to talk to me. So I went to Canon Film in Hollywood, and he was saying that my martial arts skill is great, and he would like to put me main role uh, and make a second ninja movies. But well, I'm Japanese. At that time, 1980, 81, 82, not so many Asian people to be a lead role. So he said, you want to put one American actor, and you show the Japanese get together. And instead of myself for the lead, Mr. His Vitali, he brought another action actor, Mr. Keith Vitali from karate, and Mr. Vitali and myself were together as a partner and tried to make Revenge of Ninja whole story. But I was thinking a lot, and it's fine because it's for the Asian people. It's not great. Good chance as a one of the lead, even though main lead I one by myself with Mr. Keith Vitali, Mr. Vitali, and myself, and one American and one Japanese get together for the lead. But I don't mind at all. I didn't mind at all. But at that time, I was thinking, even myself as a lead, one of the lead, one of two lead, I don't think I could carry the whole movie around because I was very worried. Do you know why? Because first movie, Enter the Ninja, somehow Mr. Mike Stone was stepped down from lead. I don't know, it's acting or what, but I worried a lot. So I was thinking, if I could use my first son, Ken, that time I think he was 5 or 6 years old. He has been taking martial art since 2 years old. Even my second son, Shen, too, around 2.5. Shen was really late because his problem, blood problem and blood clot problem. So later on, maybe 3.5, 4 years old. But Ken was taking martial art since 2.5. Even earlier. So, and by the time 4 years old, he got a black belt. And he won more than 50 trophies all over the United States. And he does martial arts very well. So if I use my son and I could, maybe he could help me for the acting and the father and son plus Keith Vitali. That's what I was thinking. So I asked Monaham Goran, the CEO of Canon Film, if you could use my son, you could put my son into the movie. He said no. First time he no. You and the Keith Vitali together, you could make movie Revenge of Ninja. But I said, to be honest with you, I didn't have enough confidence to be one of the lead. So if I can bring my son because his martial arts is great, and we can do father and son, ninja, and the kids vitally, so together. I think it's going to work better for me too. And Mr. Goran said no. And I convinced him. I tried to convince him, to use one of my son, Ken, for 6 months. when we are talking about story too, well, no, one Asian people are put in, lead role. It's more than enough. You and the son together, and one American and two Japanese. Even though he was born here, and still Asian face. I mean, it's going to be very tough. Says no, it's going to help, sir. I know what he can do. His martial art, and if you can put, I think we could make a great ninja movie, and father and son plus one American lead. And well, anyway, try to convince, each time I have a meeting with Mr. Monham Goran, CEO of Canon Film, I try to convince, and finally around 5 to 6 months later, okay, sure, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. If you convince your son, convince me, then I'm going to put your son into the movie. So before meeting with me and my son and CEO of Canon Film, Mr. Monham Goran, I taught my son how to act, how to do with sword technique. You say Revenge of Ninja, sword technique, I was sitting down in the dojo and Ken was doing sword kata. The same kata, same form, iai kata, I taught him. But lucky enough, since he has been, he had been in the tournament, kata tournament, since 2 years old. So in front of all audience, hundred people, he never became nervous. And in front of the producer, CEO of Canon Film, Mr. Monham Goram, he never afraid, and he started doing his form. But before that, I asked my mother in Japan, please, and my sister, to buy some small hakama and top Japanese kimono. Let him wear, the they are laughing. What are you going to do for your son and yourself? Well, because I didn't tell my mother and my sister at that time, he going to be in the movie or I going to be in the movie, because he didn't know that. They didn't know that I was in the movie. Later on, even the first Enter the Ninja, I didn't, my sister knows using, but she didn't know how good Enter the Ninja was, because didn't see the movie until about 5, 6 years later in Japan. So, anyway, I will tell you later about why Japan never import a ninja movie, because I kind of insulted another country people makes history of Japan and ninja, so they didn't like it. So first 5 years, they didn't import a movie at all. But anyway, I will talk to you later. And my sister and my mother get hakama and small hakama and kimono and sent to me. And I taught my son Ken use how to use a sword and iaido, and in front of the Monham Goran, she started doing. And she's the CEO of the Canon Film. Mr. Goran said, okay, 30 seconds. I said, 30 seconds. If I like your son, movement, or then I will put you in. And as soon as he's very concentrated, because he went to so many tournaments, since 3.5, before 4 years old, start going to tournament. By the time 5 or so, he had more than 200 trophies and all tournament in the U.S. So he knows how to play in front of all audience. So Mr. Goran was watching, but he started doing sword kata. And as soon as he started, all his staff, Canon Film staff, secretary, another producer, director came, and more than 11 people, around 10, 11 people was watching. And they never stopped watching. And the first time, Mr. Goran said 30 seconds, but 2 minutes until finish. And as soon as finish, 2 minutes, he clapped, and, he was clapping, and everybody was, wow, And as soon as Ken finished his katas, And Monahan Goran said, okay, sure. We decide. I decide. You and Ken gonna be lead with Keith Vitali. So that's a start for me to use my son. And because of, I felt I wasn't comfortable myself and I didn't have enough skill, I thought. And I need a backup. From small boy, even though five years old, he has a black belt and his knowledge is very good. So if he shows his movement to audience, maybe parents not only kids, small kids, but also parents, the mother will like it. That's I thought, and I put him into that. I mean, kind of take advantage, but that's my start to use my son because I didn't have enough confidence. Somehow I didn't have enough confidence as a lead, but that succeeded. That's whole idea, to use my son. And the second son, Shane, because of the first one, son was in it, and in the beginning scene, uh, Ken was a very small baby, and his brother, elder brother, supposed to be there. So, well, might as well. I asked my second boy, be a first boy as Ken's brother, Ken's elder brother, and he died. But anyway, he got small part. I don't expect using Shane's second boy as, I mean, playing the part, but the first time Ken, I was planning, and if he can back me up, because I didn't have enough confidence. That's why I was using Ken, and everything went well from beginning to end. So many fighting sequence, and so many I have to prepare. I have enough time this time, so I have a karate studio in San Gabriel, so I use lots of my student and some black belt from another studio and put together, and we practice all choreographies, at my studio. So Revenge Ninja, and since we are shooting in Salt Lake City, Utah, we have no problem. Before going to Salt Lake City, we practice so much.